All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. And if you've been here, please, 5 seconds of your time, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. One of the best things you can do to support me and the channel. And lastly, the Discord is up to almost, I think it's at 160 people in there now. It is growing like crazy. We in there all day, every day, chatting about sports, cooking up plays, cooking up slips, and we making a lot of money daily. We've been killing the books on straights, killing football, killing baseball. Yesterday is first day of basketball. We'll review that, but very close to a couple big parlays. But yeah, tonight we are gonna make a lot of money in that fucking Discord with these parlays. Anyways, we'll review yesterday, and then I'll do the player props, and then I'm gonna get you out of here with a bag. In my life of betting, I've been very successful with player props and parlays during basketball. I'm gonna say this in my first few videos. I don't do the spread and I don't do money lines, things like that with basketball. I don't think it's profitable. I don't think it's even possible to be profitable, in my opinion. Basketball is the most corrupt sport, meaning players are paid to shed points, coaches are paid to lose, teams are manipulated by big money, and I just don't trust betting back. I've seen too many janky shit where coaches make these weirdo decisions. They'll pull a player out who's balling. They'll stop giving a player, calling plays to get the player who's balling the ball. Players start missing layups and shit. Like, just too much janky shit goes on. A mysterious injury, motherfucker don't even get hurt. Like, weirdo shit goes on. I don't trust it. And on top of that, one person can change a whole game and ruin a whole bet, where in other sports, it takes the whole team. So because of that, I don't do basketball straights or spreads. I do player props and I do parlays, and I'm wildly successful at it, so I'm gonna stick to doing that. Okay, I'm a disclaimer in every video for you guys who are like, why is there no slate review? Why is there no straights? That's why I don't trust basketball. And all throughout history, basketball is the most corrupt sport. Anytime there's been big corruption or gambling corruption, it goes back to basketball almost every time. It happens in other sports, but basketball is the biggest culprit. Okay, so yesterday review. 3 wins, 3 losses, because I did a spread. This was just a bad read. I'm just a Knicks fan. I wanted to bet on the first game of the year because I am a Knicks fan. That's all it was. But yeah, that misses. Otherwise, it should have been a 3-2 night. Usually, I would have not done a spread. I did it as a Knicks fan. It got cooked, but we go 3-3. That's fine. It was just really I didn't even like either of the plays. I said that when I made them. It's the first night of basketball. I'm going to bet, okay? We go 3 for 3. That's fine. Today, I'm going to guess that I go 8-4. If I don't sweep. I think if I get unlucky, I go 8-4. But let's look at the props. Before I do that, bet any sports, guys. If you are betting basketball and you want to be able to do props and parlays, but you're in a state where betting's not illegal, they don't care what state you in, they don't care what country you in. Goddamn, you can bet player props, you can bet parlays from your phone, from your laptop, from your computer. You do not have to drive to a bookie. You don't have to go in person to a casino. You can take Cade Cunningham at 41 points. You can take let's do Cade Cunningham at 41 with Aaron Naismith at 26. You can parlay them together, and there's your odds right there, 38,700. Bet a buck, win 388. You can do any type of player prop you'd like at any line. It's just like having FanDuel or ESPN Bet. So if you ain't taking advantage of this, tap in, links in the description and the pinned comment. Anyways, let's get into the player props, and this is also my other sponsor. I've only took 2 sponsorships since I started, and I've got offered 25 plus. This is Outlier, links in the description. I use this for NBA more than any sport. I would say it is a requirement to be successful betting props and to be successful in the NBA season. You guys will see by the end of this season, you're gonna be like, God damn, how'd you make so many units, bitch? Outlier, I use it for baseball and football, but it is like a key component to betting basketball. The data it gives you, the way you can see the player props and how they do versus that position over the past year, head to head. Like, you can look, Ayo Dosunmu, you can look at his whole 2023 year and say, okay, he hit it 58% of the time. You can look at their head to head. Okay, he's hit it both times he played them in 2023 and in 2025. Then you can look at how they do. He's a shooting guard. You can literally go versus shooting guard and see that they're 20th. So they don't do good in assist versus shooting guards. Shooting guards gets a lot of assists versus them. If they were number 1, you'd want to stay away from it. So you can literally just check everything. You can get insights on this stuff. You can get injuries, but I mean, it's just so fucking good. And you can look at every stat for him you'd want. You can do points, first half points and assists. But yeah, tap into Outlier, guys. Free link in the description. $20 a month. This is a crucial part of sports betting for basketball for sure. Okay, so first player prop I'm on. Ayo, we got over 2.5 assists. Easy. Next one. Ayo, over 9.5 points. Guys, he hit this 20% of the time. over, or 85% of the time over his last 20. 2023 hit it at a 60% rate. Head to head, he's hit it both times. I see absolutely no reason not to back this. And again, versus shooting guards, they're 12th, but he does well versus them, so I like it. Next, you got them Trailblazers, Scoot Henderson, over 11.5 points. On fire, 90% over 18. 2023 hit it 63% of the time, but man, he's looking good. And head to head, he's hit it 3 or 4 times, so I like it. And on top of that, versus the point guard, they're 21st in the league. So this bet to me stands out, and I think it's a great hit. And I have not changed anything with my research. I've been wildly successful with basketball doing just this. So tell every one of these props you will go up units tonight. I'm gonna call it now. 8 and 4. Grayson Allen for the Suns, over 2.5 boards at plus 130, 85% over 20. Head to head, he's hit it all 4 times. He's seen them in 2003, 2008, 2009, 2010. Why not? You know, why the fuck not? I can't think of a reason not to. So yeah, in 2023, hit it 75% of the time. And I just think that this is a free bet here. I can't think of any reason not to do it. And versus shooting guard, they're 13th, but he pops off versus them. I like it a lot, and he was hitting this constantly. 75% hit rate last season, so how do you not bet that? Next, Nurkic. I got him under 9.5 points. So he hit the under 70% of the time over 20. Head to head, he's hit it 100% of the time. I see absolutely no reason why he would hit it tonight. And again, versus centers, if I can get this up, they are first. So I understand why you'd be maybe hesitant to back this one, because they do allow a lot of points to the center. But the Suns aren't gonna use him. It's just not that's just not their game scheme. That's not how they ball, and that's why he's hit it every time that he's played them, because they're not gonna feed him the ball like that. So I like him here. I'm on it. Next bet, Gary Trent Jr. for them Bucks, Mo Bucks, baby. 80% hit rate over 20. Head to head, 75% hit rate. Last season, 63% hit rate. Love this. Shooting guard, they're 9th. Not bad versus the shooting guard, but you're not gonna stop him. You're not gonna stop Gary Trent. He's gonna get them. He's gonna get them buckets. So, and mind you, he not only beat this line, he's killed this line when he saw it. 17, 17, 23. He only needs to get 12. Last 20, he's been balling. I like it. Let's run it. Next, Norman Powell for them Clippers. Here's another one. Under 1.5 assists. Just not his game. He ain't dishing that bitch out. He gonna get the ball. He gonna throw that bitch up. They are 20th in assists allowed. Look, I'm on it. Oh, I'm fucking on it. He just and head to head, 100% of the time it's hit. 2023 hit it 70% of the time. So he don't get buckets like that, or he don't get assists like that. Head to head, he gets 1 a game versus them. So I like it a lot. Andre Drummond for them 76ers. Under 12.5 points, 75% hit rate over 20, 81% hit rate last season, head to head, 100% hit rate. I see absolutely no reason not to bet this. It's just what I'm going to be on. You would think that he'd score a lot since they're the worst versus center, but man, versus them, he just can't do it. So yeah, next, Eric Gordon, under 12 points, 80% hit rate over 20, 100% rate head to head. And my bad, I said 06. This is February 6th and March 17th. And then in the 2023 season, he hit it 53% of the time. So under 12 points, where I gotta be, should be an easy lock. Next, Jaquez Jr. for them Heat, over 7.5 points. Guys, why not? 65 over 20, 80 over 10, 5 out of 5. Head to head, 100% hit rate. Why not? Let's run it. 75% hit rate last season. How can you not like this bet? I sure do. John Collins for them Jazz, over 11.5 points. 70% hit rate over 20, 80 over 10, 100% over 5. Head to head, 100% hit rate. All 2023 and all 2023 season, he hit it 74% of the time. So once again, I have to be on this. I see no reason not to play it. Last player prop that I'm on today, guys, Benedict Mathurin for the Pacers. Head to head, 100% hit rate, 20% hit rate over 20. I'm on over 11.5 points. 2023 at a 65% hit rate. So what you'll notice about every one of these plays is they're hitting 100% time head to head. They have almost a 60% or more hit rate over the last season, and lately they've hit it a lot. That's pretty much where it is. Versus shooting guard, they're 15th, so they're not great versus shooting guard position. And the Pacers, I think, just destroyed I mean, Detroit is terrible. These Pistons are not good, so I think bro has a night here. And that's where I'm gonna be at. Okay, guys, so that's all my plays. I got 12 player props today. They are all posted in the Discord. They're all on here. If you guys want to tap into the parlays, I'm going to be playing a lot tonight. Make sure you join the Discord. It's in the link and it's in the pinned comment. We'll be in there clicking up plays probably the whole damn day. And the last thing I'm going to say, guys, is be wary of blowouts. If you have a big mismatched team, if you're betting like players to pop off and their odds are minus fucking 500, I mean, they will pull players in the first game of the season. You saw it with the Celtics last night. They got pulled in the fourth. So be wary of that. Players will get pulled if the game's not competitive. And that is like a part. For some reason, people do not take into account blowouts. I don't know why. I don't know why that's not part of people's parlay schemes. But yes, blowouts happen. If you're in a big mismatched team, be careful of how you bet, okay, for your parlays. Anyways, let's get out of here, guys. Let's get a bag. Let's get out and let's crack these folks.